What's up, Princeton Wrestling fans? This will be the first installment of a little video announcement I decided to do. I had a conference call with the Friends of Wrestling board about 2 weeks ago, just kind of alerting them to some things we're focusing on this year and in this fall. And they said it was very helpful, so I figured I might as well just open it up to everyone who wants to check this out. There's three important things I want to get out to the group. First, just some information about the Harvard Tailgate and Premier matches. Second, I want to talk a little bit about the Battle of the Birthplace, our Rutgers match. And then thirdly, I want to talk about Tagged, Tiger Athletic Give Day. First, with the tailgates, we're going to do something a little bit different this year. So usually we usually have the tailgate at 11. Maybe we'd have practice before. This year we want to pull a mat outside, either on the practice football field or the track in front of the stands. And we're going to have 10 premier matches. Not really calling them wrestle-offs, just to give you guys a glimpse of some of the talent on our team, and also to help our guys get accustomed to wrestling outside. I think from the forecast, next weekend looks a bit colder than this weekend, so that'll actually be pretty good to help them acclimate a little bit to those conditions. So that'll be at 9 a.m., and then at 11 a.m. we move to our typical D'Annunzio Lawn tailgate before homecoming. So I hope we get a lot of fans there. It's always been well attended in the past, but hopefully those matches at the beginning will draw a few more people. The next thing I want to talk about was Battle at the Birthplace. If you don't know, it's been pretty well promoted, but if you don't know, we're wrestling Rutgers in their football stadium on November 19th at 11 a.m. It's going to be a huge event. We're so excited and really blessed to be a part of it, because it's looking like it's going to turn out to be quite a show. We've sold over 11,000 tickets already, and we think that it'll be well over 20. Really hope to get a lot of Princeton fans there, and if you still need tickets, you can go to the Rutgers Athletic website, or you can call 1-866-445-GO-RU. Finally, I want to talk about Tagged, November 29th. It's Tiger Athletic Give Day, and I'm really focusing a lot of effort on this day because, quite frankly, we can earn some extra funds for the Friends of Princeton Wrestling. Basically, Tagged is one day where we see how much money we can raise, and we're in competition with the other Friends groups. How we do in relation to participation and total dollars raised can dictate if we're going to get some extra funds from the overall athletic department. So it's a pretty exciting event. We haven't really focused on it too hard, but I thought, hey, let's get after it this year. My minimum goal is to raise about $140,000 on that day. Really, you ask, what does that pay for? Why do we have to raise that money? Well, there's specific costs within our program that have to come from the Friends annual giving. And so some of those costs are a lot of our recruiting expenses, which I got to tell you, our recruiting has been good, and a lot of the reason it's been good is because we can do what we need to do because we have the funds necessary. Also, if our guys travel out of region, so we're going to Nebraska this year, we're wrestling at Midlands, and also out of season stuff. So when we go to these freestyle national tournaments, that comes from the money we raise annually. Also, the socials. So, you know, the tailgate this weekend. That'll be covered from the Friends of Princeton Wrestling funds. Sometimes we ask for money to come to these events, but most of the time we don't. And so hopefully we build some goodwill and people want to donate, and we're able to get to that mark that we want to get to on November 29th. What I'm trying to do to incentivize the group a little bit is I'm trying to create a fund of about $70,000 of matching dollars. So essentially on that day, if we can get to $70,000, I'm hoping that I'll have enough money to match that $70,000 that I've raised ahead of time. So one of two things: if you're interested in being part of that matching pool, just let me know. There's a minimum dollar amount you have to put into that. And then also, if you're not interested in the matching, let's help get to the point where we can release those matching funds. So on November 29th, really hope you decide to support the program and give a donation on that day. And that's about it from me. I want to just get those three things out to the group and just get everyone a little excited. I can't believe the season's here. I mean, we are literally a few weeks from wrestling down in Virginia at the Southeast Open, and then we're going to be in that football stadium really soon. My guys are really excited. The staff is really pumped. We have a great team. So hopefully we get to see you at some of these events, and I hope you continue to support the program. And go Tigers.